Welcome back to the Valentine Show, guys. I'm your host, Valentine, expecting you guys are having a wonderful day. Channel update. We're going to be doing these longer videos. I want to transition the channel into something a little bit more longer, a little bit more podcasty, more talk showy. I want to talk a little longer. I want to have various more topics. I am going to still be doing my one topic videos, my short videos and whatnot, but I want to have at least something in the weekends where I go into at least the most outstanding topics of the week. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the fact that the Judiciary Committee approved 2 charges to the President of the United States, and it will go into the full House vote this week. So yes, listen, Donald Trump will be an impeached president. Yes, he will. But will he be removed? Absolutely not. We're going to get into that. Number 2, I want to talk about some of the facts in the crazy terrorist attack, some people are calling it, in New Jersey, where this black couple went into this kosher supermarket, this Jewish supermarket, and took a couple lives. And what are the facts and where does the investigation end up now? And to end it all off, we're going to talk about Arlington Henderson, 29-year-old who worked for Bank of America and stole 29 grand. But you're going to see the stupidity that these criminals have, and what was he doing with the money? You're gonna be just dumbfounded. But I'm gonna tell you why these people do this. Let's get into the first topic. The Judiciary Committee, headed by Chairman Jerry Nadler, they approve two charges. Abusive power and obstruction of Congress. The abusive power comes along because they want to say that President Donald Trump pressured President Zelensky of Ukraine to investigate the Bidens, Joe Biden and Hunter Biden, because of an alleged corruption that happened in Ukraine, which point in that direction. And I think if if Hunter Biden didn't do anything and Joe Biden knows that, then why can't they be investigated? But it seems like that. Why? Because Hunter Biden received a job where he was getting paid about, I believe it was $50K a year to sit on a board that he had no technical experience sitting on the board of that company. So why can they not investigate the president? I mean, the ex-vice president. Why can't they investigate Joe Biden? But they're alleging that Donald Trump was asking for the intervention in the 2020 elections because since Joe Biden is running now for president of the United States, he might be the candidate for the Democratic Party or not. Doesn't matter. They're still going to lose, right? They're saying that Donald Trump was inviting foreign intervention. But I'm saying if there is some doubt there, Joe Biden and his son Hunter cannot be investigated just because Joe Biden is running for president. So any crime that Joe Biden commits, he cannot be investigated just because he's running for president. He doesn't have no type of amnesty. Joe Biden is special, but this is what they're alleging. I think it holds no weight. And this is what I think, even though it might not have been a very good call, like the president says, this does not rise to the level of impeaching a president. I know the Democrats, and this is something big. Impeaching a president is akin to declaring war. Very rare. There has to be bipartisan support, meaning support from both parties. It has to be clear. Like, for example, look, with Bill Clinton, crystal clear. With Nixon, so clear, he resigned, right? So, but with Donald Trump, there is not crystal clear. Okay, reprimand him, do something. I don't know, pass a resolution in the House condemning the way he conducted business or whatever he did, right? But to impeach and try to remove and try to invalidate the votes of millions of U.S. voters on the heels of another U.S. election is pure craziness. And the way the economy is humming along, the way the employment rate is going down low, and a whole bunch of things. Charge number 2, they want to accuse him of obstruction of Congress. Why? Because of Congress, of the House of Representatives. Donald Trump I think, if I'm not mistaken, he did not want to, comply with some of the subpoenas that, these people were asking of him. He doesn't have to comply. If you're going to be fair, you got to be fair, right? They didn't want him to, bring him some people, right? I think they wanted to bring up like Hunter Biden. Where is Hunter? He said, where is Hunter? Right? You got to be fair. And if for some reason he didn't feel like he needed to comply with these orders, then he didn't comply with his order, plain and simple. But this is a technical, literally like a technical thing, right? A technicality. They want to impeach him, remove him from office, and invalidate the votes of millions on a technicality, right? So it's gonna go to the House next week. Then after that, they will impeach him. Then it will go on to the Senate, where they're gonna drop the charges. Even Mitch McConnell's talking about doing just an acquittal vote, a vote on acquittal. Do we acquit, not to go drag the country through this process, which is extremely boring and extremely tiresome of the mind. So boring and tiresome that even look, his name was a Democratic congressman. What's his name? I got it here. Look. Cedric Richmond from Louisiana. They caught him watching golf on the House floor. Golf. That's how boring this is. And that's how serious these Democrats are taking it. Because it's not that serious. It's not. That's why. That's why you watch golf, because it's not that serious. People are not interested in it. You know why? Because it's not that serious. The economy is doing good. Everything's doing pretty good for the president right now. He just hit another mini agreement, or an agreement in phases, this trade deal in phases. Maybe you could call this phase 1 with China. He wants to, make sure that things are going. We have to confront China on the economic war front. Yes. You guys don't understand what China, what China's trying to do on the world stage. These people, they believe in different than us. They don't believe in democracy. And remember, economic prowess, economic power wins. Just look what they did with the NBA. When the NBA just tweeted something, one person from the NBA tweeted, something in favor of the pro democracy protesters in Hong Kong. One, they started canceling games, ripping down things, because that's how they are. It's either us on the world stage, we'll be on top, a democracy, not perfect. The United States, not perfect, but very free. Or they, which they are an oppressive regime, plain and simple. That's just how God goes. But you guys don't understand that. It's us against them, but a lot of people do not understand that, right? So those are the two charges: obstruction of Congress, abuse of power, which again, they're not going to go anywhere, but we're going to have an impeached president. We are, and it's just going to get acquitted in the Senate. Okay. Number 2, this issue that I've seen come up, and I see it, and I'm like, what is going on, man? AntiSemitism. This word. Why? Didn't Hitler pass? Why are we back in anti-Semitism? The attacks in New Jersey, where a black couple, went into New Jersey and they targeted this store in this up and coming Jewish neighborhood, right? There's a lot of Jews moving into that area. And they had a kosher store. They went straight to the kosher store. They had long guns. I don't know what type of guns they had. I think one had a shotgun and another one some type of semi-automatic rifle. They went in there, they caused carnage, and they found a note in the van where it said, "I hate who my God hates." I wonder who's he talking about. Because they also linked these people to the Black Hebrew Israelites. The Black Hebrew Israelites were, if you remember Nick Sandman a couple months back in Washington, where you had this Native American banging the drum in front of this kid's face. An adult, yes, remember that? An adult banging the drum in front of this kid's face. They were the group that was instigating before this whole incident happened. And I've seen them where they preach, they cursing. They're preaching, they preach from the Bible. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the Bible. They know a lot about the Bible, I could tell you that. But you see them cursing and very weird and radical. They're saying that they're kind of like they are the real Jews, not the white skin looking Jews, but the blacks, that they are the real Jews, which is crazy. Not an argument not based on facts, but they're linking this couple, this black couple, to this group. Some people are calling them extremist group. I don't know if they're an extremist group. But that's where that's coming from, right? Anti-Semitic, right? Anti-Semitism. I was talking to my wife about this. She said that one of the shooters were going like towards the school. There's a school next to where this happened, where there's young kids, a yeshiva where there's young Jewish kids. Imagine if those guys would have gone in there. That's what they wanted to do, right? Thank God they only went into that store, and sadly, more people lost their lives, but thank God it was just that. I mean, the more you look at this world, and the more you look into the news and you see what's going on there, sometimes it's good even not to even look at the news, because it seems like every time something new happens, there's like the evil just keeps upping itself. And that's the reason. For people that don't believe in anything, they have no answers, none. They have no hope. They put the hope on nothing. But I know why they do things. And a lot of people know why people do these things. It's just plain and simple. Whether you like it or not, there's spiritual forces that humans let themselves, they give into these forces. And the main one is called evil. Evil exists. The devil exists. There is no answer to why you will want to go into a store, because people look different than you, because people believe things different than you, and you want to do the most horrible thing you could do to a human being, which is kill them. There is no answer to that. There is none. I don't care. Don't tell me it's anti-Semitism. Don't tell me it's because they believe in this. Don't tell me it's because they believe in that. Don't tell me. There is no answer. It's evil. Evil. If evil dresses itself as different forms, like anti-Semitism, racism, and all these different forms, it takes all these shapes, but the plain answer is evil. Orlando Henderson, 29-year-old man from North Carolina, gets arrested in San Diego. Why? Because he worked for a bank, Bank of America, no, Wells Fargo, and he decided to do the most intelligent thing you could do when you work for the bank, and it's to rob the bank. Stole $88,000. He had access to the safe, the vault, in the bank. So he falsified some records, stole the money, bought cars, and not only that, but he wanted to show everybody, the world, that he was making it, that he had made it in life. And this is one of my favorite quotes. So he posted in Facebook and Instagram, and this is what he wrote. This is just too hilarious. Look at this quote. I make it look easy, but this SHTH is a process. He was telling them that he had to go through a process to get this money. Yeah, the process of falsifying bank records, man. He posted it on social media because he needed the approval of a lot of other human beings that he was living a good life. This is what social media is about. A lot of it, you could use social media for good things, but this is why, social media could be detrimental for a lot of human beings. You see them, 10 billion selfies. Hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. Give me a like. Approve of what I'm doing. Approve of what I'm at. Approve of what I'm eating. Approve, please. Approve of it. They need social validation. He gets caught. I mean, like, did he think he was gonna get away with it? Like $88,000, dude. You're buying. You don't have the income when you go to buy a car. They want to see your income. You don't have the income to buy a huge expensive car, Mercedes and whatnot. You think you're not gonna get questioned? The guy has stacks like this, dude. He has stacks like this on the post, stacks like that. I'm like, don't you think maybe the FBI or the police want to know where you get these stacks, dude? And you 29 years old, man. I mean, I know there's a lot of hardworking individuals out there that could probably make these stacks and are very young. Yeah, thank God for capitalism, right? But come on, dude. Come on, man. You're just gonna get attention to them. This is what I understand about some criminals, right? They do bad things, stupid things, and then they post about it. They do it very stupidly. Guys, thank you so much for being with me one more time again. I apologize if you don't like this video, but you're going to have to suck it up, man, because we're going to do long videos in this channel. We're going to cut them up. We're going to do little things. We want to try something different. This is the good thing about having a business and doing things. You have to try different things to see what things work, what people enjoy, what people don't enjoy, you know, and we're going to try something different on this channel. Remember, anything I try here is absolutely worthless without you guys. I need your likes, your comments, what you guys want to see on the channel. Tell me, what am I missing? What do you want to see? Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. I'm everywhere. Follow me everywhere. If you're watching this on Facebook, like the Valentine Show page. God bless. Godspeed me, Valentine. I'm out.